Hey, it's Diane from Diane Hochman. Little work for you guys today. Yes, I have all my new glasses, and I got journals from 2005 out. It's kind of fun. You know, a lot of people are running around, they're looking for answers. They're looking for mentorship. They're looking for someone to train them, whether it's an upline, a mentor, coach, somebody they paid. And you know, they're struggling. And this is what I tell the people I work with. And this is what I'm going to tell you, and you can bring it back to wherever you're studying, whoever you're working with. We can't teach you how to swim until you get in the pool. What does that mean? If you want to learn how to swim, you could go to a class and we could describe everything there was about swimming. And that would be all the information products and the different things you go to in the webinars. But you can't really learn how to swim until you actually get in the pool and you start to stroke. And then you have an instructor that's in the pool with you that's helping to guide you and moving your arms into the right positions. And remember when you were little and you learned to swim and your parents made your feet go kick, kick, kick and all that good stuff? Well, that's what a good trainer and mentor does with you if they're working hands-on with you. And it's like when you took driver's ed. You sat and you took a class. Everybody went to a class, okay? And you also took a test, a written test, to see if you knew the rules to get your permit. But you didn't know how to drive. It didn't matter if you knew what a stop sign looked like and what are the rules for a three-point turn and so on and so forth. None of that meant that you knew how to drive. It meant you had some knowledge about driving. It wasn't until you got into the car and got behind the wheel with a qualified, notice the words qualified instructor, that you actually started to get a feel for what it was like to drive. And I'm willing to bet that you had this experience when you were learning to drive, but if you're like of my age and you've taught teenagers to drive or been with teenagers driving, you've had that experience of going, stop, what are you doing? Either your parent yelled at you or you yelled at your kid because they were doing something that they didn't realize could be life-threatening. And that's, again, where the mentor gets with you. You have to get in the car. You have to turn the key in the ignition. You have to lift your foot off the brake and put it on the gas. And then we can say, okay, turn a little bit this way, do a little bit this way, okay, stop now, go now, etc. If you don't take action, you can't get groomed. Let me say that again. If you don't take action, you can't get groomed. And a lot of people will sit and they'll complain that they're not getting any help and their upline doesn't pay attention to them. But if you examine yourself, check yourself, 99% of the time, rarely there's a special case, but 99% of the time, the reason why the person's not getting help is because they're not taking any action. And again, if they're not in the pool, you can't teach them how to swim. If they don't get into the car, you can't teach them how to drive. You can sit and discuss it all day, but you're not going to learn. And the mentor, the upline, the sponsor, they don't have time to talk because there's no money earning in the talking, okay? There's no income. You really have to think about this and, think from the sponsor's perspective. If you have lots of people that are not in action, can you sit around talking to them? You can't. You have to go recruit more people because you're looking for a core group that can build a team. So if you're looking for someone to help you, but you're not executing anything so that they can groom you. Like, you make an appointment, you do a presentation, you blow it. We all do. We all did. You blow it, and then they find out what you did, and they help show you why that didn't work, and they give you a move for the next time. Maybe you do it again, and you blow it again, but on a different way. And then the third time you do it, and it works. You got in the pool. They got in the pool. They said, move your arm this way. Other one goes this way. Kick your feet. See, the first presentation you did, you probably were moving your arm wrong. The second presentation, you were moving your arm wrong. Third time you blew it, you weren't kicking. and then all of a sudden you get in the pool the next time and you start doing it and your legs are going, your arms are going at the same time, you're swimming, you're recruiting, you're selling, you know, depending on what you're trying to do. You can't learn how to swim unless you get in the pool. And nobody can help you learn unless you are the one taking action. So I hope that helps you. You got to get realistic about what you're actually accomplishing. Are you getting your business materials, sales things, whatever, in front of people? Your sponsorship line, your trainers, your mentors are going to pay attention to you real quick the split second they see presentations going on. You'll be stunned at how quick your phone call gets answered and returned when they know that you have prospects in the hopper. You'll be also sorely disappointed at how long it takes them to get back with you when you have nothing going on. That's the way business works. And that's the way you have to work. And that's the way they have to work. Everybody's looking to help you. There's lines of people sitting and waiting for you in your training organizations, in your lead systems, in your uplines. They're waiting for you. And anytime you get on the radar, let me give you one other example. I recently joined a new company. Some of you guys know I haven't been really building an MLM in years. I recently joined a new company. Within 2 weeks, I had 2 of the 3 owners on the phone with me. They called me. Within 3 weeks, I had all of them. Now I've been invited to speak at their national event. Okay, why? Because I got on their radar awful quick. Upline's calling me, what can I do to help you? Do you want me to do a webinar? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? I mean, like crazy. Here's my cell phone number. You got to get on their radar, guys. And that is your responsibility. If you want more training, visit Diane at DianeHochman.com. You can email me at Diane@DianeHochman.com. And of course, if you're looking for a home, you know, I'm always looking for really solid people to groom up. If you're going to get in the pool, if you're willing to get in the pool and work, I'm willing to get in the pool with you. So that's it. We'll see you guys later.